but I definitely want to try the 120 version and do some night photography with it. I feel like this is where the film stack will actually shine, to have a small subject with light where the red can really glow, and have the background black to create a contrasty, moody, and mysterious image. Well, it's time. Hey, how's it going? I'm Adam, and welcome to my channel. Today we won't be doing a film stock or a camera review, but instead I will be doing what I said I wanted to do. And knowing my lazy self, that's a pretty big deal. Some time ago I did a Lomo Redscale video, and I gotta say that I sorta like the photos that I got. But after looking at them more carefully, I feel like its true calling is night photography. Shooting in the daytime, there is way too much light. Shocker. And because of that, everything is red and orange. Nothing really captures your eyes, and they sort of don't know where to go. There is no separation. So for this first role, my mission and inspiration is that new Tom Holland poster. Today I'll be shooting with the Mamiya M645, and I just recently got a new lens for the beast. A Mamiya Sekor 35mm lens, making it a 21mm focal length. Okay, I haven't been recording this whole time, but it didn't miss much. That could be said about all my videos, but all I did was set up the tripod for the first composition. It showed me f3.5 at 1 second. So yeah, let's see if this turns out. It did not. Think of this as me warming up, which is something I like to say to make myself feel better. Well, I need to lose some weight. Alright. You got 5.6, 1 second. In situations like this, I'm really glad that I have the wide angle lens, because if I had a 50 or a 35mm, this shot wouldn't work out. 1, 2. Whew. That might be a banger. And boy oh boy, was I right. This is exactly how I envisioned Lomo Redscale at night. The separation, solo subject, and thanks to the wide angle lens, it makes a decent photo in my opinion. Sort of gives you a stairway to the no place vibe. This composition is perfect. I want the lighted building, I don't know what you call it, probably a building, to be highlighted in red, and then all around just pure black. It could be a pure mood. For those who want to shoot film at night but not sure how to, here are some things that you might need. A tripod, cause good luck trying to shoot handheld at 1 second. A shutter release cable, in order to avoid camera shakes from pressing the shutter. A light meter. Now at night I prefer to use the light meter app on my phone. It seems a bit more reliable in low light conditions. A calculator, but I'll talk more about that later. Film. I suggest a tungsten balance film like Sinister 800T. The final and most important thing is patience, cause taking out all your gear and setting up a tripod can be pretty tiring. Sorta like watching my videos. Anyway, I headed towards underground with a viewpoint over a tram station, and after waiting for what felt like an eternity for a tram to come by, I took the shot. Just goes to show, patience isn't always rewarded. Alright, so the light meter is showing me at f11 I need to shoot 10 seconds. So now we're gonna have to do reciprocity failure. Reciprocity failure. And no, it's not a medical condition. Now, I won't bore you with the details, but basically the film loses sensitivity to light the longer it is exposed to light. Yeah, wild concept, I know. Now, this applies to all film, but some film react differently. For example, most film reciprocity kicks in at 1 second, but film like Across kicks in after 10 seconds. So best to look up the specific reciprocity for the film that you'll be shooting with. Now, if you decide that I won't let no company tell me what to do, and decide not to calculate reciprocity failure, you will end up with an underexposed image and a hole in your wallet. How do I calculate it? You have this thing called p-factor. No, too easy. Most film stacks have the p-factor available for you. All you gotta do is look up online. So you take the p-factor of, let's say, HP5, which is 1.31, and your light meter is showing you a 10-second exposure. You whip out the calculator and put in 10, the exposure time, to the power of 1.31, and it gives me the correct exposure, 20 seconds. The amount of time that you watch this video. Now, I had a problem with finding the p-factor of Lomo Redscale. It wasn't available, so I just used 1.33, and I gotta say, it worked out great.
Alright, somebody's standing there. It would be awesome to get it. Alright. Alright, so reciprocity failure is showing me 30-second exposure. This is probably the longest exposure that I have ever done. This photo better be worth it. Alright, this could be a cool shot. Let's just hope no tram comes by to ruin the exposure.
This photo is cool, but it could do without the Big Daddy sign. Anyway, the wind was picking up and the rain was coming down, which isn't good for my cheap tripod. So I decided to wrap things up with this flower shop.
This could be a really cool shot, especially with this neon here, and the sky is super dark, so it could be like a really isolated image. Let's go. Please no car, please no car, please no car. Alright, looking good. Looking spectacular. Would this be a portfolio shot? I doubt it. Ooh, almost overexposed.
May I say, it's definitely a mood. You have a sort of isolated subject, plus thanks to the sky being dark, it gives great contrast and separation. Your eyes go straight to the subject. And that's the end of the roll and the video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Now, did I accomplish what I set out to do? Sorta, but I think I could do better. This is my first time shooting Lomo Redscale at night, and now I have a better understanding on how this film reacts. But I definitely didn't come home empty-handed. I really like some of these shots I captured, and I gotta say Lomo Redscale might be my go-to film stack at night, causing your photos to be otherworldly, and it definitely gives you some sort of emotion. In the right hands, not mine, you can definitely produce some amazing images. Now, to be honest, I rarely shoot night photography because carrying around all that gear on foot and walking around the city is truly a lot. But these shots definitely motivate me to do it more often. There is this whole other look that can only be achieved at night. So if you haven't tried night photography, I highly recommend that you do. You just might like it. Anyway, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. Take care.